Check, 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 check. Hey, Tommy. Trying something different on StreamYard just to see what happens, see what it's like. Hey, Douglas. Thanks for stopping in. Do you guys do StreamYard? Because you can actually join in if you want, and that way I don't have to talk. Hey, Blair. Blair, I know you want to come in. I don't know how to do it, though. Hey, Louie. I don't know what this is. I think like I've had a South American bloodwood or Honduran bloodwood. It kind of looks like it. But I'm not sure. My niece gave this to me. She got it from a scrap bin at one of the local hardware stores. I don't really know what it is. I do know it makes my nose burn, so I might be a little bit allergic, so I will put my respirator on before I start. There you go, Blair. Is that a link to? I don't know if that's how you do it or not. Yeah, I don't know. I thought maybe I had some haddock, but I don't have any to compare it to. But it's kind of orangish and it's very dense, real fine dust. Hey, TJ. Terry? Is it Terry? I think. TJ's easier to remember. Hey, Steven. So I'm not sure what I'm even going to make with this. I really like square plates, so I might try that. But I don't know. Not sure yet. I might make it round because it's got a pretty good crack right here. So I may just round it off. Hey, Blair.
Hey, Chris.
How you doing?
Good. So you found this at some hardware store?
My niece found it. I don't know if you've heard of Hartville Hardware.
Mm-mm.
It's if you look at turning tools or any kind of wood tools, Hartville Hardware is listed in. It's one of the brands listed in Amazon, and I don't know. Maybe it's regional. I don't know how Amazon would do that, but she found these, and it's 40 cents per pound. Like
Wow.
whatever is in there, it's 40 cents per pound. And I started working on this for the flower challenge for the
Oh, that's
YCG
nice, man.
CP, but I
Yeah.
don't know. It's not really coming together for me. We'll see. But yeah, I got a bunch of these. Some just all kinds of stuff that I think she got me 4 pounds.
Yeah,
They're all
that's
there's
cool.
there's like splits in it and cracks and stuff, but it's pretty cool.
Um, yeah, I don't think it's bloodwood. That may be. Shoot, I can't think. It's too orange for bloodwood.
Oh, okay. Although when you do get CA glue on your hand and the dust sticks to it, it sure looks like blood. I was almost freaking out one day.
Hey, can I stop you for a minute? Okay, so you don't really have a plan for this, right?
Right.
If you're going to make a bowl, instead of coming at it from that angle that you are, if you flip your tool rest around and come at it from the other way, like you're going towards your headstock, you'll actually make more of a bowl out of it, and it'll be a lot easier than just chunking that out on the end. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Could take the corner off first.
Exactly. Like so you're basically shaping your bowl as you go, right, rather than just turning it into a circle.
Okay.
Part
of why I don't cut it into a circle though is I love turning wood. So the more I get to take off with my tool, the better.
Oh, okay.
But no, that's a good idea. I've only been doing this for a couple months, so.
Well, if you don't mind the feedback, I'll be happy to kind of guide and direct.
You'd be my robo.
Exactly, but only a little more gentle.
That's welcome.
Unless you want me, Chris. I love Robbo. He's such a good guy.
Oh yeah. I've learned more watching that live.
Sorry. In the chat we have Double D in. Hey, Double D. We've got Steve. We've got Tommy. Hey, we've got TJ. Doug. Mom has just joined us.
Hello, everybody. I was just sitting there watching YouTube. I'm like, nobody's been on for a while, so.
Oh, yeah, take advantage of it. Sure.
Be sure to let me know if somebody starts a live. I'll jump off.
Oh no, take the time. You know. Yes, that's exactly what I mean, Stephen. You're right. Yes, Doug, you hit it on the head, Duke. So, I'm not a real big fan of the Duke. Don't get me wrong. I think it's beautiful, but I really hate the smell.
See, I can't smell it because it makes my nose burn.
Ah. Heck yeah, Double D. Let's get some lives going for you. By the way, that was an awesome video you did with that spalted aspen or whatever it was. That was pretty.
The goblet one?
No, he did like a bowl kind of a thing, kind of a.
Oh, on the live?
Yeah. Well, he didn't do it live. It was,
I can't remember. I do a lot of maple because that's what my firewood is.
Ah.
And then some cherry somebody gave me.
Yeah, aspen turns really nice. Especially if you get it green, you'll get some of those streams coming off of there that make it really fun.
We'll be right back.
All righty.
One of the things I eventually want to get is a grinding system.
Me too.
I don't
I
have to
definitely
do
need
it by hand. Oh, that's better.
We have 11 people in right now. Those of you that are in, make sure you give a thumbs up. Oh, we've got Jay. Jay, there's a link in if you want to pop in.
Hello, Jay. Is it good morning? Good morning to Jay?
Yeah, it's morning
Or
for
good
him.
afternoon. It's alright. Like it almost doesn't even need sanded. A little bit of tear out here, but man, where it's smooth.
Yeah, that's pretty. I
Nice.
do like the Duke, but I've got a sensitive nose, and so I smell all different kinds of wood, so it's weird.
My wife says I smell. But
But she loves you all the same.
oh yeah.
Ah, Jay's still in bed. Yeah, that's going to be pretty, man.
I'm worried about this crack right here.
Yeah, well, tell you what, you still have some flat sides on there. You could probably shape it down and have that crack go away.
Yeah.
Just be careful of it flying at you, though.
Right.
It is 6:30 in the morning for Jay.
I don't know if I can wear my headphones.
Yeah, Tommy says stand out of the line of fire, Chris.
I wasn't doing this without my face shield, just in case anybody was wondering. But now I'm a little more nervous. There we go.
Better safe than sorry for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Midnight Joker, Mr. Mike is in. Welcome, Mike.
Hey, Mike. There it goes.
Did it flip off? Yep, there it is.
All right. We'll make something different.
That's okay. You can still salvage that. That's and if anything, you can make it more of an art piece by leaving that crack in there and then shaping the bowl more to concave in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so.
Doug was saying just stick it back, using some CA, but it's a little late for that now. So Tommy says, Chris, keep shaping the bowl as you go. All you're doing is taking the flats off as you are now.
Not too much left of it.
So are you going to do a mortise or a tenon on that?
I'm going to do a mortise.
Okay.
Because it's not very tall. You know what I should have done? I put a mortise on this side, and I should have made this the bottom, and then this would have been cut off anyway.
Yeah.
But it's all right. Then it would have been just.
Doug is saying, Chris, go to the bottom and round up from there.
Round this off?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. I mean, you're still going to have a flat spot on it, obviously, for it to. But yeah, looks like Eva is in. Hey, Eva.
Hello, Eva.
And it looks like Dr. Bob's in. Hey, Doc.
Hey, Dr. Bob.
So Double D has a question for you. He says, Chris, when did you start turning?
I started just after my birthday in 2020, April. So I bought my lathe on my birthday at the end of April and started. I think my first video was like May 3rd or something of 2020. So it hasn't been too long.
That's all right. We all start somewhere.
I have watched a ton of YouTube videos though.
I think we all kind of start out that way, or at least, you know,
Yeah.
us younger turners.
And I hate it when you see a really good video and you're like, oh, I should have had that idea. But now I can't do it. It's too late.
Jay, what do you mean I'm skipping things? And Barry Woodturning is in. Hey, Barry. Yeah, that's going to be pretty when you shine that thing up.
Jay asked something. What did Jay ask? He says he asked something. Oh, do I like orange? This is my shop shirt. It'll rotate when it gets too dirty to wear. When I can smell the shirt over the wood.
Okay, so TJ is out. See you later, TJ. Thanks for coming in.
See ya, TJ.
Double D says orange shirt, orange handles, orange banjo, and tool, orange wood.
I want to spray paint orange wood. I want to spray paint my banjo and tool holder.
Chris, what state are you in?
What's that?
What state are you in?
Ohio. Northeastern Ohio.
Yeah, I don't know any teams that are orange in Ohio.
The Browns.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Not the Broncos. This is just the contrast. If I stand in front, you can't see what I'm doing. Maybe I should do that. Yeah. Good old Ohio where nothing ever happens. But that's the way we like it. Although we were in Sam's Club yesterday, and the checkout lady was telling me that the Canton Sam's Club, Canton, Ohio, is the second busiest Sam's Club in all of Sam's Clubs.
Wow.
Which blew me away. I think it's second only to Hawaii.
Huh.
Which is wild. But we have so many small towns around the area that everybody just travels to.
I've actually been to Canton, Ohio.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. There was a time when I actually worked for Hoover.
Oh, yeah.
Hoover. I like Canton. It's a nice little town.
Usually people say the Football Hall of Fame.
Well, I drove past that a couple times. Never went into it though.
I went in for the first time about 4 years ago. Grew up there.
Looks like Lucas Gray is in. Sorry, Lucas, I missed you.
Oh, hey, Lucas. Lucas is one of my Impact kids.
Double D says my wife's family lives just outside of Cleveland.
Okay. That's I'm living about an hour south of there.
Dr. Bob says it was a party place to go when I was in high school.
Party place.
Yeah.
Canton or Cleveland?
I don't know.
It's a party
Jay's
place.
asking what
funny.
projects everybody's working on. And Chris, I have to tell you, I'm pretty envious of what you're working on right there. Trying to find Paduke that thick in my area is hard. It's hard
Really?
to find. Yeah.
I'll send you a piece.
No.
I'm telling you, it was like 40 cents. But it's like it has cracks in it, so.
Yeah. So Double D says that he's working on a CC 2021 challenge. Jay says, everybody don't forget to hit the like button.
Double D is Daniel Dubois. I was thinking turn-ons. What? How are you getting Double D? I don't see a Double D. I know what you're saying now.
Yeah.
You had me confused.
I call him Mr. D. So Doug says, Chris, I don't know how you turn bowls, but it might help to put a depth hole in the middle.
So I kind of go both ways, but I was watching, and I don't know how everybody feels about everybody, like all the other guys, but I was watching Turn a Wood Bowl with Kent, I think, and he said that all the strength is in the center. So if you start from the outside in, it doesn't do as much vibrating and chattering. So I've had pretty good luck with that, rather than drilling a hole.
I kind of work the same way. Sometimes I'll have my tailstock and keep that up right in the middle, and then in the very end, then take that little nub out. But people are different, and some people are comfortable one way, and some people are comfortable the other.
Right. I've gone both ways. The other thing is my Forstner bits are not that sharp.
Yeah.
And this is pretty hard wood. And I'd rather use my bowl gouge, I think. So what I want to do is follow the contour of the outside, but I'm not sure how I would do that. I do have a round carbide.
So that's not a bad idea. because that way you can use that to shape rather than your bowl gouge. Otherwise, you're going to use a scraping cut with your bowl gouge. It's kind
Oh
of,
yeah, it's the inside.
it's one half the other.
True.
Good thing Robbo isn't on here. He might be grumbling. The word
He
carbide.
did recommend Jay uses carbide one time.
And I have to admit, I don't have one, but I would like to get one just for hollowing's sake.
If you're gonna get one.
By the way, thanks Eva. It's my my wife's 10-year anniversary today.
This company, I bought mine from Amazon.
Yeah.
And they are really good quality. I got the set of 3 with the one handle, and it's very well made. I was very happy with it. It's real heavy, and I went ahead and made handles for the other ones.
Oh,
But
nice.
I really like it. And it's made in Minnesota. It's a small family-owned machine shop. So I was very happy with that. And they weren't terribly expensive.
I was going to say, what's the cost on something like that?
It was, I think with tax and shipping and everything, it was $140.
Oh, geez.
But that was for all 3.
That's disgustingly cheap. That's great.
Yeah. And it is very well made.
Let's see. Double D says, I got the EWT Pro Hollower #1, and it's amazing.
So that's something I've never tried, is a hollow form, like a real deep. But you, Daniel, you got a steady rest, didn't you? Or it's coming or something? I think I heard you say. And I think for hollow forms, that's pretty much necessary.
I've never done a true hollow form just because I don't have the tool for it. But someday when I grow up, I will.
That's the thing, right? You don't want to spend a ton of money if the intention is to make a business out of it. You want to wait till you're making money to.
Right.
And my problem is when somebody says, "Oh, can you make that for me?" I'm like, "Sure, I can make that." One I made a huge salad bowl for a blueberry pie.
Oh, that's cool.
Don't get me wrong, it was a really good pie.
Yeah, you're probably right, Jay. I probably have a tool somewhere around there that I can do a hollower. But so Double D says the EWT Easy Wood Tools hollower wasn't cheap, but it made hollowing that massive vase out really easy.
Really. And that's the hook one with the round scraper? Is that what you're talking about? The hollower?
Yeah, he says that's the hollower number 2. Nice.
Got a little ways to go. Not too much.
Yeah, be careful though. I mean, being you're using that mortise, you don't want to turn it into a
Yeah.
donut. Double D, I will. I'll check it out. Check your thickness, Chris.
Yeah, I'm still pretty thick there, but I guess the inside isn't too bad. It's still pretty good, pretty thick.
Okay. Yeah, once you start hearing that high pitch, it's time to take a look.
I might be pushing too hard.
Well, and different tools sound differently too. So using that carbide.
Yeah. Plus, it feels like I'm shaving metal. I wonder if the wood makes a difference.
Could be. I mean, Hadoop gets more dense, so. Jay is saying, Chris, thin the sides before you thin the bottom too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eva, what did you get us for food, huh? Tommy is saying keep checking for cracks. And hopefully, Chris, that Paduke doesn't stain. You're going to turn yourself into an Oompa Loompa.
I know. I don't have to put the tanning oil on today.
There you go.
Self tan. This is pretty solid.
So Double D has a question for you, Chris. Does the lathe go in reverse? If so, cutting across can help you get that lower area where it moves out.
Yeah, this one does not go in reverse. Next one, there's, when you start, you buy what's available, and then you're like, oh, I didn't even know that was an option. There's a couple things, like I can't turn the headstock at all. So I'm held to that. It's a 12-inch. It doesn't reverse, because right now I'm like, man, if I could sand it going the other way, that would probably help too, make it real smooth, but it's almost, I think the center of the bottom is done. The outside's pretty good, just this corner right here inside. But I may take that off the outside instead of the inside.
I don't know. I'd keep the shape on the outside.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I mean, even give it more of a, well, I don't know if you could do that because how much you've taken out of the middle. Yeah, I still have my benchtop Harbor Freight. Works like a champ. Does great pens.
This is Wen, and actually the knob for the banjo is like completely worn out.
Oh god.
So I emailed the company and they're sending me a new one. And then I also said, where do I go to get a new belt, because I can't find them anywhere. And they're sending me one of those under warranty.
Oh, that's great.
So I was glad about that. I think I'm done with the inside. Just gonna clean it up a little bit.
Tommy says, yes, a well-rounded bottom pleasers most.
Yes. Cannot lie.
I love Woodturning Adam. He's in.
Hello, Adam.
He says, hi all, and Bailey, I'm on covert watch, no sound, just stubbed. Or just subbed.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
By the way, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, if you like what you're seeing, hit the thumbs up. Let's show him some love.
Even scraping the outside, I'd rather use my bowl gouge than the carbide.
Yeah.
feel like I have a little more control. Boy, this is so dusty.
Yeah, wait until you sneeze out all that stuff you've been sniffing in.
Well, I didn't put my respirator on, but I have a I put a mask on. I don't know if you can see
Oh,
it.
that's good. That's good.
My pandemic mask. Because with the respirator, I would not be able to talk.
Jay is asking why you're doing the outside last.
Well, I thought I had it real smooth, but after turning the inside and then going back to the outside, it just felt very rough. And I wanted to shape it a little bit different than when I started. But that's all. I was just scraping it a little bit. Just scraping it a little bit, Robo. Or Jay, sorry.
Double D says, looks like he's been eating a lot of Cheetos.
Yeah. I may actually have to wash the shirt after this one.
Get those orange fingers. Jay was saying that he uses 80 grit sandpaper to do some shaping, which is true.
I think this is 80. Yeah, 80.
That's going to be pretty, dude.
There's just a little tiny divot where that one came out, but I think I'm going to round that over.
Yeah, there you go. And you can do that with the 80 grit.
Yeah. Oops.
.40 grit is really aggressive, Tommy. I don't think I've ever used .40 grit. Dr. Bob says your belt is a machine belt. It's an automobile belt. Look for a replacement in air handling and air conditioner sales.
Okay.
You know,
well, they
might even contact the manufacturer again and say, hey, how much are the belts anyway? And, you know, get a couple of them just to hold on to.
Right. Well, they have it listed on their website, and it's like $11.50 or something. But it says they're out of stock. So that's why I was like, so how do I get one of these? I thought maybe they'd just send me the specs, but they're sending me a whole new belt. So I can probably take the one that they send me and go shop around.
True.
Because the only one I have is the one that's in here. This is 180.
Stephen Jobbins says he's got to go. Take care, all. Thanks for coming in, Stephen.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, Steven. I'll post a picture on the Instagram or Facebook page. All right, Blair. So when you're finishing, when would you use the alcohol to clean it and the sanding sealer? At what grit? And then do you sand again? Like, how do you usually do that?
So everybody has kind of a different way of doing it. I personally, what I like to do is I like to sand up to like a 300 to 500 grit. Sometimes I'll even go up to 1,000 grit. That way, it actually puts a shine on it already.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll get like the alcohol and just kind of clean that up. Now my alcohol has a little bit of shellac in it anyway, and so but it's like 3/4 alcohol to 1/4 shellac, so it will actually clean that stuff out, but it'll also put like a little barrier in with it.
Yeah.
Some people will just use the alcohol to clean it out, and then they'll do like their OB shine juice or their Axe or their Yorkshire grit, or it's just kind of what you like to do.
Right.
And some harder woods don't really need that if they've already got like a chatoyance going on them. This one, maybe I would sand up to a little bit higher of a grit and then just use the alcohol on it, and then whatever product that you've got to shine it up.
Right.
Or if you're going to use oil or whatever.
Yeah, I've got my homemade abrasive paste that will probably last me another 6 years. I made quite a bit of it.
I've got enough that will last me for a very long time. I made it so my wood turning club, I was actually going to give it away, and then COVID happened, and now it's just sitting. So
you're in a club?
Yeah, in Utah.
You recommend that?
Yes, I do, because there are some turners that are out there that are probably in your local area that you don't see, and you can actually see what they're doing up close when they have group meetings. And they'll give you some really good ideas, and the camaraderie is actually really kind of cool too.
Yeah.
And there's some clubs, like Dr. Bob, he's in the Michigan club. He's in a couple of them in Michigan, and those guys that are on there, they do a YouTube and what's the
like a Teams or something?
Yeah, something like that. The Zoom calls.
Calls, yeah.
They show their projects and stuff like that, being that COVID is happening. Yeah. But yeah, I recommend them. Usually they're not too expensive. They're, $20-$30 a year. So if you can find one, yeah, look into it. Poor Jay, he doesn't have anything like that in his area.
Yeah, he's got Robbo. Yesterday we went to a place, Kind Lumber here. It's Amish, and I was gonna video it and put up a live stream of that. It's just a lumber, Kind Lumber, and they have all kinds of sections of exotic woods and exotic slabs with live edge, like all kinds of stuff. It's amazing. And they've
Oh,
probably had the same stuff there for years.
that'd be cool. So what was the last sandpaper you used on that?
Uh, 240, I think.
See, you've already started to getting a shine on that, so you could probably stop and then just use some alcohol on that.
Yeah, it seems pretty good.
Jay decided to join the Detroit club. I haven't done that yet because it is $75. Or wait a minute, I think they're 40. But Double D, his was $75 a year, but he also gets discounts on different places too. So that might be kind of worth it.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Oh man. See, you already got a chatoyance on there.
A what?
Chatoyance. See how it flashes in certain areas?
Oh, like the, yeah, I think I know what you mean. Where it looks like it has depth to it.
Yeah. That's awesome, dude.
That's going to be cool. Wow.
So Double D says alcohol typically cleans out the grain from the dust and raises the grain to get a good sand, which is true.
So then hit it with like one more and then do the...
Yeah, it can't hurt.
I bought these discs off Amazon. I got 100 of 4 different, the 4 middle ones that I use the most. And they work for about half of it. Like I'll have to use one for the outside and a new one for the inside.
Yeah.
They're not great. They were cheap though. They were very cheap.
So Adam says, I'm a 120, 180, 240, 320, and 400 sanding, sealer, then wax or oil kind of guy.
Sanding, sealer after 400, then the wax.
Yeah.
See, this is like paper already. There's nothing on it. All right, I can do that.
Double E says, are those 2 or 3 inch, Chris?
2 inch. 2 inch. I'm out of 400, so I'll go with 600.
I'm not sponsored or anything like that, but one thing you may want to look into as well is the Axe wood paste. Hop on Tom's page. He does a drawing every Sunday, and sometimes you can get a kit. And otherwise, if you buy a kit, I think they're like $30.
It's not too bad.
No. Tom's a good guy.
I might do that because I want to try different ones, and I don't have any of that like shine juice, so I can't really get. I can't get anything really shiny, and I love that shiny.
Yeah. Double D says Axe or even Brad's abrasive paste. I haven't tried the Brad's. That's kind of a new one for me.
Does your audio sound all right? I think my headphones battery is wearing out.
No, mine's fine.
All right.
Double D
Oh, this is
says,
nice wood.
I use a 3-inch disc, which worked really well. I can send you a link to the discs I got from Amazon, Chris.
All right.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's looking pretty.
I might have to drive over to Canton and see if there's any more of this.
Oh heck yeah, I would. I mean, that's dirt cheap for that kind of a wood. I think
Yeah.
I went to my local woodcraft and got a Paduke board, something like that, and I think it cost me $8 for something that's half inch or whatever.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's pretty. So your homemade stuff, what did you do for homemade?
It's just mineral oil and beeswax and diatomaceous earth.
Okay,
It was a recipe from Kim Tippin.
Kim Tippin. Yep.
And I didn't like when you're talking ounces, I don't really understand ounces. So I bought all this stuff and I started mixing it. And I'm like, this is a lot of paste. But it was already mixed up, so.
Well, and that's the thing though too, is you can always mess around with your recipe. I know I did with I think I added more diatomaceous earth than I really needed to, but I mean it polishes that up really nice. So
Yeah.
hey David, David snuck in. I didn't even notice. I'm sorry, David. How you doing, pal?
Hey, David. So then I was watching, I think it was Paul that was on Jay's Live, and he said he does multiple abrasive paste applications. I've never done that, so I might try that.
Yeah, it can't hurt. I mean, all you're doing is building up the wax, and you're filling in the grain, especially with the mineral oil and thing. Oh, look at that! Wow, that's beautiful, man.
I'm gonna turn off my headset because it's really bad right now. So if it sounds bad, let me know.
Okay, so you're muted now. You may want to turn off your mute. If it'll, there you go. Now we hear you.
Is it there?
Yep,
Okay.
we hear you.
Switch to the PC mic. Yeah, those headphones are great, but they're only good for one go. So I need to remember to charge them up. This is incredibly smooth already.
Wow.
But I'm gonna do one more.
So just a reminder, Dark Matter, he's got a premiere coming up at 5 p.m. I'm not exactly sure. Well, I think it's 5 p.m. my time. So I think it's either 6 or 7 his time. Wayne the Woodturner has one tomorrow. Jay is usually on later on this evening, usually about 7 o'clock my time.
Yeah, definitely don't miss Jay's. It's the Jay and Robbo show. It helps me go to sleep every night.
Is that a good thing? They caught me sleeping yesterday.
I saw. So even after all that, look at all the color that's coming off just with the.
Oh, geez.
With the abrasive paste.
So I guess Wayne is doing a live right now. I went to YouTube, but I didn't see him up.
All right, I'm almost done here.
But don't worry about it. I mean, this is your time, dude.
So usually Sunday afternoons, the whole family's taking naps. And I'm up there going through different YouTube channels, and finally they say, "Hey, why don't you go down and work on something in your shop?" So,
oh, I guess Wayne had a premiere. No, it's not a live.
oh, okay.
So everybody go back when we're done here and check out his premiere and leave some comments and thumbs up and all that. And if you haven't done that for Chris, do that now.
I must say, I love the YouTube premiere thing, but every time I do it, almost every time I miss my own premieres because I've set them to go while I'm at work, thinking, "Oh, I'll remember," and then inevitably something happens at work, some kind of emergency.
Wow. 2 thumbs up here, buddy. That looks awesome.
That came out nice for 40 cents. It might have been 2 pounds. Maybe it was 80 cents.
Yeah, good job. That's pretty.
That's the original finish. And then I don't know if Daniel's still on. Oh yeah, there he is. I'm working on so I've seen a lot of flowers and goblets coming out of a fence post lately. And I feel like everybody saw into my shop what I was working on, because I've been working on this for a little while, but that seems to be the quick thing. But I don't know. We'll see. I may end up with this one, maybe not. I don't know.
You're getting a lot of thumbs up and good jobs, Chris.
Cool. Cool. Hey, guys, thanks for stopping in. I don't really have anything else planned for the day. I might probably go up and take my Sunday afternoon nap. So thanks for stopping in. Thanks, Blair, for helping out. And
anytime.
We'll see you over at some other videos today. I'll, like Jay would say, I'll knock it on the head.
See you guys. Have a good Sunday. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day, Eva. All right. Good night, guys.
Bye.